Hello, welcome to the Living Free and Me YouTube channel. My name is Haley. Today we are going to talk about what started helping me actually feel more connected to myself. So I've been on my inner work journey for the past 11 years. That is a very long time, but honestly, although it has been 11 years, I only started feeling more connected to myself in the past around a year or two, and that might sound crazy considering how long it's been. And honestly, I would say I was addicted to self-help and personal development topics. I feel like all I was doing all the time was trying to learn new things. I was reading so many self-help books. I was watching, like, I don't even know how many hours of self-help personal development content on YouTube. I was just constantly trying to learn new things, research new topics, and if I'm being completely honest, I feel like all I was trying to do was search for happiness, chase happiness, and figure out what was wrong with me and why I didn't feel happy. Because honestly, at the time, it felt like there had to be something wrong with me because I felt like I was doing all of the right things. I was doing what everyone else looked like they were doing. I was journaling, I was meditating, I was looking into inner child healing, shadow work, pretty much any topic you've probably heard about online in the self-help personal development communities. I was researching it, and I was really constantly looking outside of myself and looking for the new thing that I thought would help bring me happiness and fulfillment. And safe to say, it never got me there. I did experience periods where I would feel happy. I did feel like I did get to know myself more through some of these things, especially through like inner child and like shadow work, like those types of topics. It did help me learn more about myself, but ultimately, did it make me feel more happy? No. Did it make me feel more fulfilled in my life? No, it did not. Um, and I actually have also gone to therapy, which helped with like certain issues, but I wouldn't say it brought me more fulfillment or happiness to my life. It just helped me work through some of the things that have happened to me. But I definitely wouldn't say it made me feel more connected to who I am or made me feel more happy on a day-to-day basis. So, what changed then? Like, what happened in these past 2-ish years that helped me learn how to feel more connected to myself? It's actually something kind of not strange at all by any means, but something that I would not have thought would have actually helped me like be on the journey I'm on now. So basically, I started watching femininity content on YouTube, and don't get me wrong, it's hit or miss. There are some YouTubers in that community who are a little bit toxic. More than a little bit. There are some very toxic femininity type YouTubers, but there also are a lot of ones that genuinely teach you how to calm your nervous system, regulate yourself, and like get to know yourself on a deeper level. So those are the ones that I would watch. The ones that started teaching me how to regulate my nervous system and started teaching me how to slow down instead of always chasing things, trying to fix myself, because that was the loop I was stuck in for a very long time. It was chasing, fixing, thinking I'm broken, all that type of stuff. So when I started learning how to actually begin to regulate my nervous system, I started, for the first time in my life, learning how to slow down, learning how to relax. Even so far, recording this video, I feel like I've been talking a little bit fast. So let me try to slow down a little bit. And even still, like, this is still an ongoing thing because my boyfriend has to remind me all the time to take breaks, to relax. And he also reminds me that I don't have to be go, go, go all the time. Like, I can chill out. I can, relax. So luckily I have him to like remind me, because not gonna lie, that does help a lot having him to remind me. Um, so yeah, like that was the beginning of the shift, was the femininity content. And by all means, you do not need to watch that content if you are wanting to learn how to slow down all you need to do is start learning how to regulate your nervous system and just slow down. Because at least for me, I was just always in fight or flight mode, like truly, like I was stuck in fight or flight mode for like my whole life basically, up until like 2 years ago. That's when it started, when I started learning how to chill out basically. So yeah, that was the shift. It was, at least I didn't realize it would lead me to where I am now, but I am very thankful for it ultimately. So now I'm going to get into some of the things that I have implemented into my day-to-day life that has helped me get to where I am now and also maintain it as well. So the first thing I want to talk about is checking in with myself every day. So that was something I just learned how to do like recently, is check in with myself every day, ask myself how I'm feeling. So I stopped trying to look for answers outside of myself for how I should be feeling, what I should be doing every day, and I actually started asking myself. I was like, Haley, what do I value? What do I want to focus my time and energy on? Like, what matters to me truly? So I started asking myself these questions, and I started learning how to be gentle, kind, and patient with myself, because for a long time I wasn't. I would always ask myself, what's wrong with me? Why am I not feeling like the way all these other people feel? Why am I not happy? Why am I not fulfilled? But I slowly but surely learned how to change those thoughts from what am I doing wrong and transferring them over to, okay, what do I need right now? Like, what's going on with me? How am I feeling? What do I need in this moment? And how can I be a little bit more patient and gentle with myself? Because truly, I feel like that is one of the biggest things you can do to start feeling more happy, is actually being nice to yourself. I feel like it sounds really basic, but it's true. Just like learn how to listen to yourself, learn how to be kind, patient, and gentle. Because for me, like that is what has helped so much, is just being patient with myself and giving myself grace when I need it. The other thing that really helped me was learning that happiness isn't something that I'm just gonna wake up one day and be like, oh my gosh, like I am so happy and I'm gonna like never stop feeling this way. Like it's my new permanent state of being. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. I realized happiness is something that happens slowly over time with consistency and patience. Happiness is something that can be quiet and calm and peaceful. I've actually come to realize that for me personally, happiness and peace are very closely related. When I'm feeling peaceful, I feel happy. Happiness is different for everyone, but just for me personally, that's what happiness feels like for me, is just peace. So I learned that happiness can come quietly and it can be a steady and stable thing in my life, not this crazy, like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy, like I feel amazing every day. Not that, because that's how I used to think happiness would feel, but now I'm like, no, happiness is consistency, happiness is stability, and happiness can come slowly but surely on that consistent level. So where I'm at now, I feel like I'm at a really good spot currently, because I have been consistently kind and patient with myself, and I'm still learning every day, because every day we feel a little bit different. There are different seasons of our life that we go through. So instead of feeling like I'm behind or questioning myself as like, oh, am I getting off my path? Am I like reverting back to how I used to be? I don't ask myself those questions anymore, but more so I'm patient with myself, and again, I'm asking myself what I need to feel better, you know, because every day we're not going to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy, like I'm having the best day ever. We're not going to feel like that every day. You know, we go through a lot of things in life, so I feel like the best way we can support ourselves is just asking ourselves what we need, being patient, and reminding ourselves like, hey, it's okay. Like if I'm feeling anxious, that's fine. Like I'm not going to try to force myself to not be anxious. I'm going to be like, I'm going through something right now, and I'm gonna just let that happen. I'm gonna be patient with myself, and I'm gonna learn how to best support myself to help myself feel just a little bit better. I don't try to push my feelings to the side. I don't try to ignore the bad things that happen in my life, but instead I learn how to gently support myself and help myself feel at least a little bit better. Ultimately, this is a lifelong journey. This is not something that once you figure out everything's cured, like you're gonna be happy forever. Um, it's a consistent process. It's a slow, steady process, but for me, once I got the hang of it, it feels like second nature. Like, I'm not trying to fix myself anymore. I'm not trying to make myself someone I'm not, but instead I'm learning how to learn who I am and learn how to best support myself, because every single person is so different. We all need different things at all times. So that's why, like, no one can tell you what you need except for yourself. So yeah, it's been nice. So to finish this video, I'm curious as to where you think you are in your journey right now. Like, where do you feel like you're at? Do you feel like you know yourself well? Do you feel like you're pretty happy? Or do you feel like you've been a little bit confused too, like I used to be? So this is something to reflect on, but if you'd like to as well, you can also leave a comment telling me your thoughts. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me in the future. I'm also working on my website currently, and I'm also going to be releasing a happiness course soon. So please stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching. Bye.